is Sarah McPhee, and I've lived in Sweden most of my adult life, so don't be scared by the accent, although I'm an American. I'm the chairman of one of the big Swedish pension funds. I'm the chairman of one of the Swedish think tanks. We're just awarded one of the EU's best think tanks. I sit on the board of Klarna, which is a unicorn, a Swedish unicorn, and on a couple of other companies, investment companies. So, but I have a long career in finance. That's what I'm doing here today, basically.
Well, I mean, obviously we're talking a little bit around ESG today. What are some of the trends that you're hearing from the conference so far?
Well, I think we are sort of beyond having to talk about how to win acceptance. Things have changed. People basically know that there is something in better companies. I think Uber is our best popular example of what can happen, or Volkswagen, what can happen if you don't mind your P's and Q's, if you don't have a good culture. So that's sort of behind us. It used to be a topic. Now we're into the topic of climate change and the social changes that are the demographics of the world that are going to make your lives, young people here, very, very challenging, and how that will affect financial markets.
And you were speaking on stage earlier today.
Right.
What was your session around?
Well, my message is basically that we are going to have a 40% reduction in fossil usage. We're going to have a 40% gap between supply and demand in water, and we're going to be struggling with land use. We can't increase land use, and we have 70% increase in food demand. And none of that is in the financial markets. We're still talking about pressure down on inflation. We really don't talk in financial markets about how climate change and growing middle class and an exploding population is going to affect our borrowing capacity, who will succeed and who won't. And I want to encourage people to start integrating the bigger questions into their investment strategies.
And what was some of the reception that you've had for around these innovative questions, these questions around innovation and profits?
Well, I think that we get kind of bogged down in the specialist area because, and maybe that's my advantage, that I'm really not a specialist in this field. We get bogged down in saying, have we measured carbon dioxide in the right way, or have we measured water usage in the right way? And we need to tackle those issues too. But I think we really don't think enough at management level about what is going to happen to my company given all these social changes. And if you look at something like fintech, they probably don't even talk about it, at least we don't. But just the fact that you're going to be able to bank completely from your home. Now for Sweden that's normal, but go to the UK, you still have these little offices everywhere, lots of people working in them and so forth. So that itself will change the way real estate is priced, and the rising energy costs will also change how real estate is priced. So I think we're going to just see a tremendous upheaval in the structure of the economy.
Excellent. Last 2 points I want to touch on. What's sort of on your agenda for the next 12 months or so? What are you going to be working on over the next year?
To make Klarna the leading, cheapest provider of consumer finance in the world.
Well, partly with Klarna, but obviously with your various other many hats on.
And to make sure that the fourth AP fund remains a global leader in meeting climate change from an investment perspective and satisfying the pensions of the Swedish people. Those are two really important objectives. And as the head of a think tank, I'm looking for objective facts, and we all know they're getting harder to find.
Yeah, cool. The last thing, how have you found this event so far, and why is it important to have these sorts of summits?
I love the event, and obviously I'm passionate by the content. I'm missing top-level executives who actually need to be here and understand it. But I do want to thank NASDAQ for sponsoring it, because that puts a brand on it saying that this is stuff you need to know to be on the exchange.